Welcome to Radio Graham. This is a videotape cassette from the dark ages of the ultra-conservative Howard government, circa 2002. Conservatives believe there is a superior breed of cat who are born to rule lesser mortals. We cross now to the dark ages of John Howard and Tony Abbott.
I certainly have no problem with the government doing its best to maintain Australia's territorial integrity and doing its best to protect Australia's national interests.
Tight security and an angry protest rally have marked the official beginning of Australia's 40th Parliament. While ceremonial duties were observed inside Parliament House, outside protesters made impassioned pleas for mandatory detention of asylum seekers to be abandoned.
Parliament's glittering day, democracy's winners playing out the quaintest traditions. But amid the pomp and ceremony, Crown and crowds collided. Thousands of demonstrators gathered on Parliament's doorstep demanding an end to mandatory detention.
This is disgrace for Australia!
The people in Australia have to be made to listen and understand what detainees are saying to them. When they commit suicide, sew their mouths together and go on a hunger strike.
The keynote speaker, Ali Mahdi, the man whose family died when their boat sank off Indonesia during the election campaign.
We could manage to get out from Iraq, but John Howard and his government and his law finished the job.
Some politicians broke from proceedings to support the cause.
This government will be judged as criminals for the way that we've treated people in detention.
The crowds will get bigger. The heart will get warmer until the true Australia shows its face again.
But none was more anticipated than Labor's Carmen Lawrence. Backed by 9 supporters, she towed Labor's new, softer party line, but made it clear she wants to go further.
The wall has broken on this issue. Keep persuading not only the members of the opposition but the government too.
Carmen Lawrence's speech and the presence of her supporters gave protesters their best hope for an end to bipartisanship. But while cracks are emerging, Simon Crean insists Labor has settled on its policy to maintain mandatory detention on arrival. And despite its own internal critics, the government is also resolute.
That Australia alone has the sovereign right to determine who is allowed entry.
The scene is set for a colourful 3 years ahead.
I look forward to a very entertaining Parliament.
Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.